America is a really strange country today. People are conditioned to believe lies, people denying reality, people trying to do everything they can to state that they are correct and will never accept reality, even if it's literally shoving the truth in their throats. It's very sad picture of our world, and because today USA is world policeman, and people who conditioned to believe that government could not be wrong, in the same time thinking that government is bad and only free people can act correctly and without government, and other side simply can't abolish the government because the government providing them everything they have and everything they own. And even some of people are clearly pointing out that communism never worked and China is communist while China is overcoming the United States economy. And this would mean that either China is not communist or the communism worked pretty well, which both of course incorrect, because China is not communist country whatsoever, and communism never worked. Yes, it's true claim. If someone ever tried it, well, give me a hint who did that, which country was communist, full-blown communism. And this is stupid idea that Americans is conditioned to believe that they always right and can't be wrong, and no matter what's going on, they rather die than accept that they was fooled, or they was lied to, or they was simply wrong on anything. I pretty much understand this mentality. This is herd mentality, of course, but yet Americans so conditioned to believe that they are right and can't be wrong that it's literally impossible to prove something to American. They so brainwashed, they so conditioned to believe in certain things and deny other things, no matter what reality told them, no matter what facts they present with. Doesn't matter for Americans at all. It works, of course, for most of Westerners, but Americans take it simply to extreme levels of stupidity and brainwashing and ignorance. And that's troubling me, because I hate stupidity in general, and I react at stupidity with my own ideas to point out that it's stupid. And if you question me, if you ask me, I will tell you why I think that is stupid. And this is not based on my beliefs, but rather on some documentation, some facts, some things that happened in the past. And watching on this level of ignorance of Americans, I'm simply have to agree with Russian comedian Mikhail Zadornov, who said that Americans are stupid, and it's truly are. Once in my life, I thought that Americans is really stupid because Adorno created very good examples of how they are stupid. Then I talked to some Americans and realized that, yes, of course, they are stupid, but, well, not 100%, of course. And many Americans is pretty much capable of what they're doing, but outside their area they're interested in, or their professional area, they just straight up idiots and don't want to see anything except what they already believe. But with time I developed this idea, talking with some liberals, talking with some Republicans, conservatives, Green Party, Third Party, Dem Socialists, etc., etc. I developed this understanding that majority of United States public is straight up dumb. It's just like dumb redneck from the Texas who don't know anything except drinking beer and spit under their feet and shoot guns. They literally ignorant. The level of education in the United States set only to produce abiding slaves and so those slaves produce goods and services which after would be used by GDP to show that American GDP again growing and nothing else. They can think on their own, they can think outside the herd, they can think outside the propaganda, they can think outside their private house, let's say. They can see anything outside the area of their interest, direct interest. They can see anything outside the area of their herd belief, etc., etc. Even very, very independent people still believe in the same myths, in the same lies, in the same propaganda that other people also believe. And that's troubling me, of course, as a person who hates stupidity overall. And I guess I have to point out that the thing that you hate in other people is probably your flaw always. Also, it means that I'm pretty stupid. I don't think that I'm very smart or wise person or the great wise man or philosopher of some sort. No, I'm constantly trying to learn something, constantly trying to research some information if I'm interested in it. I listen to historical scientific videos each day just for fun because I have nothing else to do. And I'm not saying that I'm, all that wise and Mr. Know-it-all, but Americans literally saying that I'm wiser than you because I'm American. I'm Mr. Know-it-all because I live in America. And I don't give a fuck about your opinion. I don't give a fuck about you. I don't care what you're saying. I will believe everything that I already believed. Everything that I already was presented with. And doesn't matter what you will say to them. Doesn't matter what facts that you will provide. Doesn't matter which documents you will put them in their eyes directly. They don't care. They don't care about reality at all. They're living in some fantasy. They're living in some, virtual reality in Matrix. Americans literally live in Matrix, the world created for them by American propaganda and, of course, Hollywood and many other news, let's say, mainstream media. And no matter what you do, they rather die than change their opinion or change their behavior. It sounds so stupid. It simply looks ridiculous. It's really ridiculous. But it's still bothering me as a person who hates stupidity, who pointed out stupidity, who trying to make people better, who trying to educate people on the questions they are not very good at. It's just always turn me on, let's say that. And not turn me on, but flip the switch in me that when someone's saying very stupid things, and I just need to point out that it's stupid. I just need to point out why it's stupid. And yes, maybe I'm aggressive, maybe I'm not very good, but very good in explaining, not very good in explaining, but it's just USA is world policeman. USA have biggest military budget in the world, and having such a conditioned people, such brainwashed people, it's dangerous, danger to the whole world and to United States citizens themselves. So I don't know what to say else.